I am excited. I am excited. It's time for reaction, baby. It's time for reaction, baby. Hey, if you have never been to my channel before, you're like, what is going on here? Well, this is your opportunity to like this video and to subscribe because today I'm going to be reacting to Belgium's entry for Eurovision 2024. I am excited. I'm excited to get into this because Belgium normally has like really solid studio cuts. It's always like the live that kind of the things will break down. But I will say Belgium has a little bit of momentum. They've got some momentum. And so I am hyped to see what they're going to be giving us for Eurovision 2024. Okay, we're going to kick this off really the right way. Let's play that funky intro.
Eurovision 2024. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle. Hey girl. I'm ready to go. How you feeling? Eurovision fan. Yeah. Are you ready for the show? We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real. Let's go.
Okay, so when I did like a video earlier when we had some of the folks that were announced. So Mustii was one of like the first people we had announced that was going to be participating at Eurovision 2024. And I went into the back catalog and I was actually like, okay, I feel like I'm going to like whatever is going to be served. So I feel like I'm coming into this already knowing that I think I will like it. But I think we're going to have to really break down like how will this do at Eurovision this year? So I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited to get into this. I'm also optimistic. I have heard the studio cut. Okay, I tried to like avoid leaks and things like that, but I clicked. Okay, because it looked official. It looked like this was like the radio broadcast debut of it. And so I clicked and I listened to it, but I have not seen the music video. I haven't seen the visual, and we know that the visual can yield some things that tell us like what we could possibly get on the stage. And again, if you are here and you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, I think you will love my channel. And you could have been here live. Okay, there are people here. Hello. Oh, okay. He's an artist. Oh, Belgium for the win. Oh, we're getting hopeful. We're getting hopeful. Okasa says, oh, you love him? Okay. Okay. Y'all, don't be building me up. Don't be building me up too high because I already am excited. So let's get into this reaction. Let's put up our copyright thing. Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, okay, hold on. I was like, we're just going right into it. Impactful visuals that we're starting with, things that we could also recreate on the stage very easily. So that's I'm liking that. The visuals are good. It makes it clear that we're dealing with an artist that has vision. And you know, particularly for Belgium, we sort of need somebody with some vision. Okay? Because I mean, if you aren't catching this and you're new here, because Belgium typically sucks when it comes to staging Eurovision. So we need an artist that's going to have vision because the broadcaster is going to give them no help. It might steer them wrong. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this visual. We can do this. This we could do for the dancers, low-key. The dancers could sort of be giving us this. And then Mustii can be at the microphone. I like this. Yeah. This is good. This is good. And it's good. We want to have some place to go. We want to have some place to go with the song. So we're easing into it. They're not giving it away too early. Okay. Okay. See, I like this visual. Yeah, let's go. Let's kind of go with this in the microphones. No rules. This is the nice groove. I think it could be slightly more ambitious in the production if I'm being fair. But this is solid. I mean, especially with what we got now. This is solid. Okay. We're gonna make moves tonight. Is it a soul on fire? Soul on fire. See, dude, the thing is, what's helping this is we're getting a visual with this. It enhances what we're hearing sonically. Okay. Before the party's over. Okay, and this is basically our hook. Party's over. We need some. Come on, when we get this live, we need to be doing some more dynamics. We can get this fine for the studio cut, but we're gonna need more with the vocals. It's over. Like, come on, give me some, give me some ad-libs. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be feeling this. This is. I got a soul on fire. I'm gonna make moves tonight. Oh. Okay. We mostly let that run through. Well, it's me, so let's kick it off and talk about the styling. There are good ideas in here. We have really wonderful ideas that Mustii has presented to us. And with that, I am grateful because we're going to need all of those ideas. Because we know the broadcaster won't have good ones. So they're all the ideas that were presented. No shade to y'all, but y'all know where you're deficient. This is not, this is not shade. I'm just saying it. We know what Belgium has done. If I want to think back to Elliot's song, great song, the staging, awful. Even Blanche, City all alone in the day, wonderful. The staging, they did nothing. Stuck her up in there in a gown for no reason and had a camera circling around her. Winner potential type of song. But then, with the live, it was let down. And what was it? Cynic. I think the problem with Cynic was maybe they did listen to Cynic and she probably could have used some other ideas because that staging, I think, let it down. Also the live vocal. Let's talk about the vocal. In the studio cut of this, the vocal is there. It's not ambitious, but I think that there is space to do more. And it's sometimes okay to sort of have your vocal in the studio cut be baked in and fine. So then live, we have something that can surprise. Perfect example, Eurovision 2016, Dami Im. When you listen to the studio cut, great. But the vocal dynamics that she decided to add into the performance, when she was live on the stage in Stockholm, different. It added more flair to it. There is space in this for us to get more. I don't think we need to have choreography. I actually am feeling like I like a little bit of the musical theater theatrics with staging this. I think that will be helpful. So let me hop into some of these comments. So Netta says visuals are great, but I feel like the first 2 minutes are a little too underwhelming. Definitely not winner potential. I have no idea where this idea comes from. I might push back a little bit because we don't need a song to necessarily be bombastic up front. It just needs to have a nice, solid progression to it. And I think that we can add in some of that progression with some additive vocal moments. And then obviously we know that this will be, we have moments for staging. So we're going to need some staging moments to happen to keep interest in. But I kind of have faith. On the other hand, we have someone already proclaiming, Brussels 2025. I don't know. Cal says Belgium is overdue to win again. Maybe this is the year. They're overdue. Is this the year? I don't know. Gospodin says I preferred Elliot's song. Elliot has had a great studio cut. I do believe. AJ says repeating before the party is over for a full 40 seconds to finish is extremely lazy and uninspired. But the thing is, live, he could be doing other things where visually it could fit. David says it's going to be very refreshing against our wall of bops. Here's the thing. This song does have direct competition. Now, the benefit is Belgium is not in the semifinal of death, so I can feel confident right now and say I do believe that this will advance unless they really, really tank it with the staging. If the staging is giving budget and nothing and emptiness, and we don't get some of those additive vocal moments, then I'd be worried for this to qualify. But I'm pretty confident at this point. I do feel like this is qualifying. But then here we have the battle, because there is some direct competition. This is going to be going up against Ali Alexander. This is going to, if it makes it to the final, this will be going up against Lithuania. Even though sonically they're kind of different, I was actually hoping / thinking that we were going to get something a little bit more electronic. This is far more kind of like musical theater, kind of almost even a little bit of what Isaac is giving us. Not completely, but adjacent. So sort of like soft rock musical theater is kind of what I'm getting. And the visual is sort of adding to the theatrics of it all, but we know on the Eurovision stage that's what we're going to be kind of having. Let me just go to semifinal 2 again, just so I can be positive. So Belgium's in the second half of semifinal 2 alongside Latvia. There might be something about this, given the visual that we're seeing here. And then obviously we don't have a live performance to compare it to, but if Latvia is going to basically do the exact same thing they did at the national selection, I would be slightly nervous about the direct comparisons to what Belgium is doing, because if Belgium does something a la this music video, then I'd be slightly concerned for Latvia. But I think that I think both of them could advance. I do think that there is a pathway for both of them to advance. What else do we have? ESC Swejonas. In terms of streaming ability, this is not a skip. I should be very clear. This is definitely not a skip. There's something about this that feels very epic in a way that lends itself to Eurovision. Bastian says it has a Robbie Williams feel vibe. I agree with that. I think that that's I think that that's actually a decent comparison to make. It even sort of in the song, I could hear Robbie Williams singing this song, so there's that. ESC Dakota, thank you. Okay, y'all like the video, subscribe and run her that check. Oh, and also check out Alesia's incredible cover medley. Oh yeah, I did do a little Eurovision mashup mix, and I got another one coming. I don't think I'm going to be doing it like, well, I don't know. It has to come to me. You know, if you sit down to be creative, like you won't be creative, so it has to like kind of come to you and go, oh yeah, like I can do that. Here we go. Okay, what else? AJ says, I'd get back in the studio and fix the repetition of the continuous before the party is over for a full 40 seconds to end the song. And so here we go. Maha says, France definitely does not want this to qualify. I thought France were unmatched in the juries, but now Belgium is in the conversation. Yo, I don't know. I'm listening to this one. There's a lot of direct competition. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. There's enough direct competition that Mustii's going to have to go up that it could dampen a little bit of the winner streak and winner potential conversation, if we're being realistic. Because, I mean, yeah, it's Lithuania, even though Lithuania is a little bit more electropop, and I thought we were actually going to get more electropop from Mustii. But yeah, the Ali, the Lithuania to a certain degree, the Isaac from Germany, who's really not going to pull away any points if we're being honest, because it's just probably not going to happen. But I don't think it helps to have songs that are kind of sonically similar anyway. So it still could dampen maybe a little bit of Belgium's light. And then France. Here's the problem, though. I do think France is still edging this up a little bit because of how French it is. You know what I mean? Like, listening to this song isn't necessarily telling someone Belgium, ethnic, or anything like that. Lithuania, you could kind of say, like, it's giving Lithuania. Like, you know, we have, like, some non-English incorporated there. So, I don't know. And then Ali Alexander, is going to be in the mix. But again, I do still think Slimane, Slamal, Mon amour. I just think he's still, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all want him to be gone. You want someone to dampen his flame. I don't know if this one's going to do it for the jury. And I think just because of the fears of the staging and a little bit, I do think of the song structure, just the before the party is over at the end probably isn't the most optimal thing. And it's at the end. But all in all, I really like this. I like this. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to stream it. I'm not going to skip it. And then just to hop in some comments, Belgium is light years different from, well, duh, no one is saying that they're the same, but the idea that people won't be comparing them and putting them sort of in the same category would be silly for us not to consider. And again, this is why I'm like, I think Slimane is in a little bit of a different bucket. But to be clear, Mustii is still going to be floating in a bucket with Don's, Isaac, Ali, and probably a little bit of Sylvester Belt. A little bit, even though, like I said, I think Sylvester's track is a little bit more electro, and Ali's might be a little bit more dancey, but I do think they all might be, in a boy band together, serving different flavors, but definitely in a boy band, kicking it with each other. Nuno says, as it stands, I'm starting to see both semis as being a bloodbath. I'm not. I think, because this is the thing. I know in semifinal one, we're going to lose at least two good songs. Second semifinal remains to be seen if we're really going to lose something that we feel that heartbroken about, given however it'll be executed on the stage. So I don't know. All in all, this is really good. Would I be upset if this won Eurovision this year? I would not. Am I getting winner potential vibes from this? Not as it stands right now, but that's because we're not working with a live performance. And that's why sometimes when people come through national selections and you have to see them kind of perform it live, it can give you a little bit more of that insight of like how it really will turn out on the Eurovision Song Contest stage. I think that there's a lot of good ideas here, but this is really going to come together in the live and the execution and how they decide to tell this story on the stage in large part, I think will make or break this one. But the thing I do feel confident about is this is qualifying. I think that this is easily gonna qualify. Even if they kind of choke it on the staging, I still think that this will be enough to make it through for sure. So that's where I'm living. That was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down and talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my reaction? Talk to me in the comments below. If you disagree, that's okay too. You can still talk to me in the comments below. I want to hear your side because this is just what I think. It doesn't mean that it's what everyone else should think, even though, I'd be good at my thinking. No. I'm good at it. If you haven't already, please like this video and please do subscribe. I have so much content coming for you. Yeah, really, really.